What's cracking, my hood stackers? I don't know. Look. There are definitely better terms to be using instead of that. But welcome back to another rendition. Today's week of Minecraft. We are building Nayeji's dirt mud house, dirt mansion. Question mark? Something like that. Anyways, this is like me taking like house requests, I guess, because I do need ideas on what to build here because I am terrible at coming up with ideas and following through. But in the meantime, I have dug out some area, some location for a spot, but I think I've decided on one specific spot because that's where I have all the dirt, and I don't think I'm gonna want to move it. And I got a lot of dirt, and he wanted a dirt mansion. No, this is because on the 360, right? Xbox 360. Give me a minute. Okay, do not worry, I am perfectly safe and sane. I wanted to show off the iron farm, but on the 360 days, my boy had made the first house he ever made. It was a dirt mansion, and I low-key fucked with it. Anyway, so this is what the current iron farm is looking like. Ignore the cat screaming. I have gotten a lot of iron from this farm. I've just sat here AFK. Now, this was originally supposed to be like a trading hall or something, but it just didn't work like a trading hall. So I'm not putting the guide in the description, you know, because they low-key lied to me. And you know, what if it's a troubleshooting problem? What if it's a problem with the design? I don't care. It didn't work. That guy's a scammer. As you can hear the iron golem up there getting absolutely slime lested. And it's just free iron. Now the homie Vibin Bear had mentioned that I have an iron farm before he does, and I don't know how far he is into the game. I only watched a little bit of the stream. Not a little bit, I guess. It's like a whole hour. It's just him walking around the nether and finally coming back home. That he'd have another flying paper airplane situation. I gotta tame some cats because I don't think the cats are supposed to spawn, so you get 5 cats and then, you know, it doesn't happen. And I had the homie Brian Galindo, aka the best plumber of all time, help me with the water because this water was not working. He's an expert on water, so if you need to hit him up, his business will be in the description. That might have been a blatant lie, but you know, he'll be in the description. Guys, check out the description. Seriously, you should check out the description. There's nothing in the description. Don't check down there. I'm sorry. You know, while you down there, you could like low-key hit the like button. No? All right. I'm sorry. Alright, so this is the location where I want to build this little dirt spot at. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I probably don't have enough dirt to make a full dirt mansion, but you know, the skeleton can be made pretty easily. Now, I'm assuming that he wants 1 floor because I don't know. I made that house 3 floors. Well, I didn't make it, but you know, the house is designed to have 3 floors, and I'm only using the bottom floor because I'm kind of a bonehead. Yeah, I'm kind of a bonehead. I really don't need that much space. And I don't really like ladders. But I wasn't giving any like decisions that I had to be made about this. Just to, you know, make a dirt mansion. Well, it's technically a house, but in my eyes it's a mansion. Hold on, let me. So this place is like relatively flat, but I need to go peep over there. I might low-key like level it down 1 more block, cause look at how much flatter it would be if I had 1 more block. What the hell, chimkin? I do have a bed with me because nighttime's a bitch. Okay, this is definitely a better spot. Not really, actually. This place is much shorter, much smaller. But you know what they say, it's not the size that matters. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog in the fight. You feel me? Write that one down. Put that on the wall. I should put the wall in the 2025 Twitch clips comp highlights. YouTube, something like that. I need to make one for this year. The issue is that I don't think there's a 1 year filter on the clips. But there's plenty of clips. Probably less clips than last year because I've been slacking on making clips, but it'll be a good amount. Alright, so I wanted to make like a little courtyard in this one. The only issue is that like none of this place is really like big enough. So, you know, maybe we'll make a little one. So these will be the walls, right? So do 7. Cause I want to have a little gateway right here, you know, a little archway, you know, so you can get into the house, you can get into the spot. Now, I am completely free balling this. So how you doing? All right, so that's gonna be like the front door. You feel me? Let you walk in through here. It'll be a small little courtyard right here, you know. So I have to build up some walls. How much is that? I gotta get some measurements, man. This is about like 6 blocks. We need 8 blocks. Make it 8 blocks this way. That's not 8 blocks. Is that 8 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You have a small little courtyard, you know, so you can have your little plants, your little animals that you can have here. Low key, this might be my new house. Anyways, besides that, let's go 9 blocks this way, right? Yeah. Want to make sure this is nice and big. I'm gonna have to like the house that way. I'm gonna have to the house this way because I'm running out of space on this side. Look, we work with what we got, not what we don't have. Low key, I don't think this is like a line, right? No, it is a line. Okay, so that marks the end of the courtyard. That is a small ass courtyard. We need more courtyard. Oh my lord. Look, I'll put up some supports later down here so it looks a little nicer. But that's not what I'm concerned with right now, okay? Why are you concerned? Okay? It's on to me, by the way. I don't know. Yeah, but you know, this is difficult what I'll be doing right here. Y'all don't know how hard it is to build a Minecraft house. That's a nice looking courtyard. I could give the courtyard multiple entrances. How many blocks did I add? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. Hold on, I just got a text. Was this like hold up? The ops pulled up through my house, and you know I almost died. So you know I'm glad I'm alive. I didn't end up screaming. I think I paused the recording before it happened. Either way, I'm safe now. That's what matters. You know, bad things happen to good people. Mashallah. I'm sorry, my friend just taught me what that means. Anyways, back to making the courtyard. This is a decently sized courtyard, you know. I think you should be grateful with this. Now we'll make another archway, right? You know, it don't gotta be perfect. You know, I see a lot of people messing with the details and they're like, me, gotta be perfect. Me. It's my world. You can't tell me what to do. Nanny, boo boo. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize for somebody. Not me though. Anyways, looks just about right. Is that actually accurate? Oh my god, consistency. I did it! Let's go. Alright, so this will be the entrance. Let's put a little flag right here, you know. A lantern. This looks disgusting, by the way. Like, this does not look good. But you know, they requested, the homie Naiji requested a dirt mansion. No. I do like the courtyard, like the idea of having a courtyard, but the actual house itself, you know, we need some depth, some volume, some sigma on the wall. Who's the skibbidiest of them all? So like right here on the right, I'm gonna have like a whole farm with like fence posts, right? I'm gonna have a fence post right here, so I should probably get some fence posts. I don't have that much wood on me actually right now, so maybe I shouldn't. I also think I switched it to peaceful before that because I was speaking to, actually no, I paused recording when I was answering the text, and then the op pulled up, and you know I almost died. And, you know, thank God I didn't die. You know, ha 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 ha. All right, I'm back up to speed. So, as far as the house goes, right? We'll have a little wall. Should probably like flesh this out a little bit. I remember I said I had that it this way, but then I'm gonna have to like it that way too. So I'm just making the skeleton, right? Because you gotta have some foundation before you could make everything happen, you know? You can't start off at 100. It's just not possible. You know, I can't just have the house spawn in here. You gotta build the house, right? You gotta put in every detail. You see this down here? Can't have this because it looks like dookie. Alright, so like, I'm gonna fill out the rest of this spot. But like I could low-key just have more walls, more courtyard right here. But like this is like the main courtyard, right? Actually, if it's a courtyard, then there shouldn't be farm. So maybe over here will be the farm. That would make more sense. We'll go like this, right? Keep something like this. I just want to have it nice, right? Because like, not nice, but like, I guess orderly. I want to have it so like there's more stuff over here as well. Like there's another house over here. Actually, I probably can't build a house too close to the iron farm. I guess eventually I could just move the iron farm. Because beds nearby the iron farm will actually mess with the iron farm, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh my goodness, dude, my nose is killing me. Hold on. Dude, I feel like such a chud, dude. I I've been away for like 20 minutes now, and I just got back to my computer. I'm like, wait, I'm recording. Look. Shit, it is what it is. Also, I wasn't recording everything. I was building up more, but you know what? That's not important. Let's get this house made. So what I could do is make a wall and then build a house inside the wall, which would make it a pretty small house. Oh, look at the fireflies. Yeah, but it would make it a pretty small house. What F is it? How do I clear F1? It's pretty cozy right now. But you know what I'm saying, right? I want to make it a nice and spacious house. Ooh. I love Minecraft. You know, this isn't actually in Minecraft. And this is pretty loud in my earphones right now. Oh my gosh! We are Minecraft. I told you I'll build out the support down there in a bit. I just want to get the skeleton done. Absolutely beautiful symphony. Instruments. Alright, I'm back. This is like I took another like 20-minute leave. I'm losing all brain function. Okay, look, I spent like a good hour texting someone, but that's not important right now. What's important is the house. We gotta build the house. We can't have homeless people here. Alright, homeless people is bad. We need to spend all our money on the people that are less fortunate than others, okay? Even despite their circumstances, okay? That's the right thing to do. Now, the issue is when they don't want to help themselves. Now, we can't do anything about that, but that's just in general. You can't help somebody who doesn't want to help themselves. Keep that in mind. Don't forget that. Amahala. This is not new information, but whatever. Shut up! Why did I give you an opinion? Alright, so that is not dirt. Yeah, like all the grass grew onto the dirt blocks. That's how long I've been gone. Oh boy. I might do a house in the middle. This will be a dirt wall. I might do one of those dirt walls where you could like stand on top of it and then like look out into the sunset. Almost like a dirt mini castle. It's got layers, you know. You ever heard of an onion? They got layers too. Onions are delicious, man. The homie Nayeji hates onions. It makes me wonder, right? How could I have been grown? How could I grow up next to such an op? Such an enemy, bro, to my taste buds. I love onions. Onions are delicious. You know, I ate a raw onion once. It was not a pleasant experience, but I did it. That brings me to another subject, you know. Why are some vegetables hard to eat? Yeah, but like, they're supposed to be nutritional or whatever. It's just the whole survival thing, you know. Why are there no onions in Minecraft? Why can't I make a pizza in Minecraft? I want to make a pizza in Minecraft. Why aren't the devs doing something about that? You know, they added a spear and like a night creature in the water, I think. I haven't seen that guy yet because I haven't been to the ocean, obviously. But you know, I think that's a little dumb. Why can't I make pizzas, Minecraft? I don't remember who makes the game. I was gonna say Biking, but I'd be sorely mistaken. Anyways, right? That's besides the point. The outer walls are almost done. Now, most of the reason I want an outer wall is because I hate creepers. Creepers will destroy this, and yes, I am currently in peaceful, and that's only because I was gone for so long. And you know what? At this point, I'm gonna leave it at peaceful. Ah! What are you gonna do about it? Nothing! Don't go to the description right now. Don't hit the dislike button. Now I think about it, the dislike button, right? Dislike. You wanna like it, yeah? Yeah, so you might as well like the video too. Just make sure you dislike first. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. One thing I will say, right? Supposedly, if I say subscribe or like the video, the buttons are supposed to like flash or something. I've seen that happen before. It was kind of crazy and creepy. I think I'll make it 4 blocks tall. I might have to make like an extra doorway right here so you can get in a lot easier from like this side. So like if you're like over on this side and you're trying to come into the building, you'd have to walk all the way around and towards the front and then get to the courtyard. That might be a little inconvenient. Also, with the amount of dirt I'm using, I mean, I guess this is mainly where the dirt will be used, right? It's just on the outsider walls perimeters. Also, if my voice is too quiet, I'm sorry. I'm not used to yelling or being louder, I guess. That would make more sense. This is only 3 blocks tall. It won't look good like this. I'll keep this one 3 blocks. This one can be 4 blocks. It's what we call volume or something. I'm not a professional. Don't ask me. Alright. Oh, worm. Worm. No, worm. Alright, bam. That looks fine. Maybe put a little fence post right there, because this is going to be full. There we go. Okay, I just saw my friends in a call, so I went to go join the call because you know what? I wanted to see what they were up to. They're playing Clash Royale right now. I just hope they're doing fine. Heard Clash Royale is not in a good state right now, and I haven't played the game in a long time. So I guess I get started on the third house. I mean, it's gonna be a simple house. I don't think I'm gonna make it a super complicated house. One, two, three, four, five. 3, 4, 5. Do 6. Let's do 6. You got a little space right here to walk around, right? Nah, maybe 5. 5's enough. Doesn't have to be super big. It's actually wider on this side, but that's because it's like a little freaky, alright? I could have one door if I do it like this. I have one door right here. I like double doors. I think I'll do one door for this house. Crazy how you could do one wall and then you can have the outline for the entire house. Should I do 2 stories? I'm not really good at building 2-story houses or any kind of houses actually. There's no dirt stairs, so it's just gonna be a dirt pillar. Also, shout out to Larry-san for commenting on the first one. You got the green top house. I don't have a spyglass, do I? I'll make one of those. I'm gonna figure that out real quick. But the homie Larry-san had mentioned something about the grass top house in the first version of this world. Of All Roads Lead to Rome. And it kind of is what it is, you know? But I also make sure to have this one be the green top house. And he's been playing modded Minecraft. I think he's gonna enjoy it. But yes, the green top house with the fence posts for windows. But like this is the main floor I've been using for this. I needed some amethyst, right? Can you get amethyst shard from this? Can make chain. It's a tool, right? Ooh, I want to make the harness thing. At some point. I swear there was like a little glass you could see through. It was a spyglass. Yeah. Need amethyst shard, but I only have amethyst block. Damn it! Does this break into amethyst shard? It doesn't. Oh.
There will be no spyglasses.
I mean, it low-key looks chopped, but like I see the vision. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay with me on this one. Also, an iron golem currently being burnt to death over there. More iron. More iron. Actually, I want to check that real quick. See how much iron is made. There's a kitty. Goodbye, kitty. 48 iron is pretty good. I have like I have an extra stack of iron blocks. So I low-key could just make some iron golems to defend the spot. Wouldn't be too bad. Like over here I could have like an iron golem bodyguard. Meet you at the front door. The horse in here? The horse in here. Am I recording? I need to make sure I'm recording. Okay, I'm recording. The Minecraft soundtrack is fire. Shout out C418. W Mans. Is it C418? It is indeed C418. This guy made Minecraft. I don't want to hear any arguments. Let me start like something like this. Perhaps. Perhaps we could be ops. Oops. I'm gonna hit something like this, right? Oh well. I should have made some ladders. I don't have bamboo yet, so there's no scaffolding. Yeah, ladders. This place is still under construction, alright? This is a big ass roof, bro. Big ass roof. Dude, this house is like 90% roof. Maybe I can make an attic where you sleep. I don't know. I can't tell if this is too loud or too quiet. I wish I could tell. No, we're not looking too bad. Have the back door into the window. Have it jut out like this, right? That way you could have that je ne sais quoi, you feel me? Y'all don't know that's French? Shout out to all my Frenchies out there. Negative shout out towards that one French person. The guy that's watching this right now. My bad, bro. You had to get it. Check the description. Your name's down there. Oh, wait. Are you down there? You should go hit that like button. Joke's getting old. Let me put it frankly, right? Put my heart into this house. Took me like a good 3 hours to make this house. Not because I took 3 hours building it, but because I was goofing off. Okay, this is too much room. I can't do it like this. Okay, this shit low-key looks chopped. But you know, vegetables are chopped before they are cooked and seasoned. Well, they're seasoned while they're... you get the point. Wait, isn't that a bad thing if you're cooked? Mine. That brings me up to another point. Ozzy, I know you said you feel like an unk because you didn't understand the pibble thing. But look, dude. You not knowing pibble to me, right? It's like a curse, you feel me? You gotta live that curse, bro. Shout out to Vibin' Bear. He's been playing Silent Hill 2. I'm not really into like too brutal games, but you know, the aesthetic in that game look great. The homie Fernando, he wanted to see the movie. And you know, you would love to see the movie too, even though it was probably not gonna be that good. He told me it's not close to the source material and it's a bit janky. I don't really know that much. I'm trying to come up with something, alright? That'll be the official way up. That could be the scary way up, sure. I'll keep 2 ladders in this house. I'll probably upgrade your floors because having a dirt floor kind of sucks. Now, something I need to do eventually is fix my 360. Crack it open and fix it. Because the problem it has isn't really like too crazy. I don't know if you can connect the capture card to that one, but it would be tough to play some 360 games. Even though I have most of the games now on PC. There's just a different feeling when you're playing on that 360 roller. Low-key feel like the DualShock 4, the PlayStation 4 remote, was the best remote ever created. Now I would say it's the N64 remote because that John was like crazy to use. And I really did like it. It was fun for Super Mario 64. But I think that's just like speedrunning Super Mario 64 that made it fun. Every button had its purpose, man. Had to use every button. I wonder how like the newer generations grow up. I feel like an unk. Even though this Nintendo 64 was a generation behind me, it just feels weird. And sooner or later, I'm gonna get a PlayStation 2 emulator, and we're gonna play like I don't know. I already forgot the name of the game, but it's a funny game that I only just recently found the name of thanks to a friend. Shout out Ray Pokey. Yeah, the ceiling's a little low. I'm not raising the ceiling. All right, well, like if I raise the ceiling, that means this room over here is gonna be more cramped. So I think I like it like this. If I raised it up one more, this would be one down more block, and then this would be up there. Yeah, okay. Shii. It is what it is. It do what it do. I'ma holla. Okay, that's I might have to get rid of that ladder. It's not gonna look right otherwise. That's where we're gonna have some glass right there. This will be the bed chamber. You'll sleep right here and you'll be able to look at your kingdom, which is your crops. And the path will go down here. There'll be little crops. There'll be fence gates you can open up. You can grab your crops, eat up some crops. Be beautiful. Stupendous. Delectable. Christmas, guys. It's just a week away. Christmas is in a week. Hooray! I am so happy about this information right now. Then again, I should do something with it. Christmas tree and Minecraft? Question? Maybe I could have like a town center like over there maybe, or over here. Maybe down there. I wanted to build like the Clash of Clans town hall, because like that, it looks goofy. And we'd have the rules in there, I guess. The rules. Am I still recording? Okay, I'm still recording. But let's get to furnishing this house out, I guess. Have a back door, sure. Fire hazards, can't have them. Alright, so on this side, right? I'm gonna cut this John off right here. It's gonna be a little bar, a little dirt bar. There's no chairs because I don't know how I'm gonna make a chair with dirt. We'll have a little bar right here. Something like that, right? Then you wanna have gonna have to have a crafting table in there. Ignore the crafting table outside. Then you want your furnace. I need to go get stone. Oh my lord. Alright, look. We're working with what we got. I'm just gonna make a doorway here. I need to just get to the other spot, get some cobblestone. There's no plants right now. That's gonna be an issue. This house looks kind of chopped, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, Scuffed is my middle name. I should have the furnace right here. I don't have anything to cook, Rocco. That way, you know, you could grab you a snack. Let me sure. Got a chest. There'll be the food in there. Well, there's no fridge, by the way. Something like that. Yeah, tough. Yeah. All right. No fence gate because I don't have that much wood on me. I know I have these 2 stacks of logs, but I think that's all my wood. You know what? Fuck it. That's what the wood's for. I'm sorry for my language. But not really. I'm not really sorry. I'm just telling you I'm sorry. Does that make me a bad guy? Fuck no. Makes me an honest one. Never forget that. That is not a fence post. Trying to remember how to make a fence post right now. What am I making? That's a fence gate. Oh lord. First we mine, then we craft. I'm using the guide, man. Okay, I was not getting that. That looks good. What do I do with all this space over here? Alright, over here will be the dookie room. This is where you go take a dookie, I guess. No, it's gonna be stinky because there's no ventilation in the dookie room. Should just leave it dark in there. Do I still have a door? I have no door. Give me a fence gate. Oh, there's no doors on the inside. We're not doing that. Well, that's not a good noise. I'll leave a light in here. So the dookie room. I think that's 7 blocks. There's 8 blocks. Well, this is more of a dookie pit than a dookie room, but there you go. How do you make a trapdoor? Oh my lord. How do I not remember how do you make a trapdoor? That's a pressure plate. How do you make a trapdoor? It's 6 wood, I think, so is it like this? Yeah, okay. The dookie pit. I should put some water down there for sure. The dookie pit will need a little bit of water. It's gonna be disgusting. But you know, every house needs a dookie room. Some people call it the restroom, some people call it the washroom. Maybe the bathroom. But this one's a dookie room. That's something I feel like a lot of people forget when they're making a house in Minecraft. Where are you supposed to take a dookie? Where are you gonna be chilling out at? In this room, this is a humble house. Not really too crazy. Just a humble house. Got some dookie in there. Oh, leave the water all the way up here. Okay, well, I guess that works. Don't fall in there. Alright, well, close that out. And over here, got a crazy idea, right? That's how you use the proper way to use space right here. You make the bar bigger because you don't know what to do with the space. Innovation. Nice little humble little bar right here. I don't know how I feel about the grass being on the bar, but you know, it is what it is. I can't change that right now. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. So here I will be needing glass. I have wool in my pockets. Make another crafting table. Maybe out this way? This is a much better view to sleep to, but you're not like sleeping that way, I guess. Actually, I only need one bed here. We need a guest room. This place isn't big enough for a guest room. You can sleep behind the bar, I guess. Yeah, at least when somebody's cooking something delicious, you'll wake up, you know. You'll wake up and take a peek, you know, you'll be hiding in the covers. It's gonna be cold. Dirt, I don't think is a good insulator. Actually, I think it is a good insulator. Let me go grab some glass. I will be making a path over here, whether here or not. We are hitting the 45-minute mark. With like an extra minute of me starting the video and me canceling the recording because I was flustered. I don't have glass blocks, but I have glass pane, so I'll use the glass pane. It is really bright. But what does that change? It doesn't change nothing! I'm a monster! I'm not a monster. Just a goddamn human being. Alright. Now I could add some decorations around here. But I think being encased in glass, you know, this is a terrible look, but you know, I'll keep it like that for now. Crafting chest. Crafting table. We'll have some chests lined up, you know, so you can store your goodies. This is the personal chest right here. I need to get rid of this glass. This glass is disgusting me. Gonna have your goodies right here. The nightstand. Oh, I think we need a cauldron up here. I think a cauldron's calling me right. I need a cauldron. I need to go get more water. Make sure you get you a cup of water before you sleep. You can't really see the sunset from in here. Maybe I should have flipped the house the other way. That'd be tough to see. I think I have to get rid of these ladders. And that concludes most of Nyaji's house. If there's anything he would like me to add, he could tell me. Currently do not have something to add. Now, as far as the pathing goes, I want it to look something like this. So I want to have 4, there we go. Is this 4? This is 4. Have a nice 3 wide path to go through. Go right into the house. No, the pathing blocks I'm kind of mainly just using as like a how like where you're gonna have to walk, because I'm gonna be putting stuff on the outside here. I think this will be a courtyard, so it won't matter what's over here. But over there, I need to put the farms up. But we're looking good. That is mysterious, but I'll use it. Cozy little spot right here. You know, like eventually I'll make a better pathing system, but this will be connected to this path, and it'll go there. You can hit up Nyaji and, you know, bother him, I guess. Now, the next video I'll probably end up doing is me traveling to the Nether. Possibly. Maybe not. I might still need to enchant some more things. I do have a monster spawner down here where I could turn it into a quick XP farm. I think it's a zombie XP farm. It's like here you bust a right, then you head down here. And you like keep going one of these directions, but that's not important. It is somewhere down there. I'm gonna end up making a tunnel up instead of having to go to the cave system. As for if anyone else joins us, they may be able to use it. So as you can see here, I've actually started making a strip mine. Now, I do need to break that a little bit. I lost my ability to sprint because of the ceiling being too low. But you can make it all the way down here. All the way down to what I think is the optimal level. And while I was trying to dig this out to make this like a little like checkpoint, I found 8 diamonds, I think. And I wanted to break them on camera in video, you know. So this brings our total up to around 7 diamonds. Which I haven't even made a diamond pickaxe yet. Oh, this is not 7 diamonds. That is 11 diamonds. That is 4 times 4. That's not 4 times 4. That's 4 plus 4. Wow. Stay in school, kids. I'm never saying that ever again. Anyways. That concluded. I guess this is the end. This is the end.
Hold your breath and count to 10.
I think that's what it said. I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention to this stuff. It just sounds like it rhymes. But yeah, I guess I'll go up to Chop Chin House. Definitely have to burn down the shack at some point. I just don't know when I'm gonna do it. Say goodbye. Oh. It's my valuables chest. Right here. 8 diamonds. I will frame this one as me first diamond. Me first diamond. Because I'm sentimental. Oh, I actually have 2 stacks of blocks of iron. I have 3 stacks of iron. Holy smokes. Anyways, thank you for watching. As always, thank you for all the support. If you would like me to build you a house, just ask. I need a strip. Right. Want me to build you a house, just ask, you know. You could name a material, you could just ask for a house, you could do anything. I'll try something, alright? I'll work something out. This has been Rainbow Cabbage. I'm gonna holla.